All right, so today we're diving into the world of virtual network functions.
VNFs.
VNFs, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically, all the stuff that makes your internet work.
Yeah.
All the routing and the firewalls.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
And we're looking at it from the perspective of software taking over what used to be all these big pieces of hardware.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we're using some excerpts from pasted text.
Great source.
Yeah, and we're going to figure out exactly what VNFs are, why they matter, and how they can even save you money.
Looking forward to it.
So I guess to start off really basic, what are VNFs in the simplest terms?
Okay, so in the simplest terms, think of it this way.
Okay.
You've got all these network functions that used to require specialized hardware.
Like big boxes and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Racks and racks of equipment.
Yeah.
But now we can do all that with software.
Oh, wow.
So instead of a physical firewall, you have a virtual one running on a server.
So it's kind of like using an app on your phone instead of needing a separate device for every function.
Yeah. That's a great analogy, yeah.
Cool.
So basically, VNFs give you all the functionality without being tied to specific hardware.
So it's way more flexible.
Exactly.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, we've got these VNFs doing all this work, but how's the whole system organized?
Right. So pasted text actually breaks down the VNF ecosystem into three main parts.
Okay.
You've got the VNFs themselves, obviously.
The software doing the work.
Right. Then you have what's called the Element Management System, or EMS.
EMS, okay.
And that's basically making sure each individual VNF is running smoothly.
Like a supervisor.
Yeah, you could think of it that way.
Okay, and then what's the third part?
The third part is the VNF Manager.
VNFM, got it.
And that's like the maestro, the overall orchestrator of the whole system.
So like imagine an orchestra.
Yeah.
The VNFs are the instruments. The EMS is the conductor, making sure each instrument is playing correctly.
Yeah.
And the VNFM is the stage manager coordinating the whole performance.
Perfect analogy.
Awesome. Okay, so
Yeah.
we've got our orchestra all set up. But what's the point of all this? What are the actual benefits of using VNFs?
Well, there are quite a few.
Yeah, the source material mentioned several.
The biggest one I'd say is flexibility.
Okay.
You're not tied to any specific hardware vendor. You can deploy VNFs on generic servers.
So you're not stuck with one company's equipment.
Exactly. You can shop around, get the best deals.
And I'm guessing that leads to cost savings?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the source material specifically calls out reduced capital and operational expenses.
Right, because you're not buying all that expensive proprietary hardware.
And you need fewer devices overall, right?
Yeah, fewer devices, less cabling, less physical space required.
So it's like decluttering your entire network closet.
Pretty much, yeah.
What about things like end of life and end of support concerns?
That's another big advantage with VNFs.
Because the hardware is more generic.
Right, you're not stuck with outdated equipment that's no longer supported.
You just upgrade the software.
Exactly.
Okay, so thinking about this from like a real world perspective, how could these benefits make a difference for like a regular person's home network?
Well, maybe not so much for a basic home network, but think about a small business.
Okay.
They could use VNF to set up a really robust and secure network without breaking the bank.
And it'd be way easier to manage.
Right. They could even scale their network up or down as their needs change.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So all this sounds great in theory, but how are VNFs actually being used out there in the wild?
Well, one example that comes to mind is a company hosting a huge online event,
Wow.
like a live stream concert or a product launch.
So they need a ton of bandwidth all of a sudden.
Exactly. And with VNFs, they can just spin up extra capacity on demand.
Wow, so no more website crashes.
Hopefully not.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So for someone like me who just likes to stream movies and browse the web, how do VNFs impact my experience?
Well, VNFs are part of what makes those experiences smooth and reliable.
Oh.
They're working behind the scenes to optimize, traffic manage network resources, all that good stuff.
So like if I'm streaming a movie and it never buffers,
VNFs could be playing a part in that, yeah.
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So we've covered a lot about what VNFs are, how they work, the benefits they offer.
It's a fascinating topic.
It is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm curious, where do you see this technology going in the future?
Well, the potential is really huge.
Yeah.
As technology keeps evolving, I think we'll see VNFs becoming even more important in areas like edge computing, the Internet of Things, 5G networks.
Wow, so like even more applications we haven't even thought of yet.
Exactly. It's really just the beginning.
That's exciting.
It is.
Well, I think this deep dive has given everyone a really solid foundation to understand VNFs, but there's so much more to learn.
Absolutely. Tons of resources out there.
So yeah, keep that curiosity going, see where it leads you.
Couldn't agree more.
And that's it for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good one.